What's up? It's your girl Avery Woodley with Same Team, where we win together or lose apart. I have missed you all so much. I'm gonna give you a quick, brief update before I get into the topic really quick. You guys, I have not forgotten about you, okay? Same Team is still around. It'll probably pick up our live streams in September once the kids go back to school. Summer hit and your girl has been all over the place. Sports, summer camps, traveling for sports. And I've never wanted to be the type of person that just got on here and just created content because I'm like, oh, my engagement's low, let me just put anything out there. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get caught up in that. I don't want to, feel that pressure, because then it takes my passion out of it. And this is my passion. This is my purpose. I love the things that we talk about, and my heart has to be in it. My mind has to be in it, my soul and everything. So I've decided, you know what, if I can jump on here and do an impromptu video, then I'm going to do it. The audio might not be right, my hair, my makeup, like right now I'm out here at a soccer camp. I'm sitting in the car. It's like 90 degrees. The windows are down. I'm sweaty and I am on here. So this is how my videos are going to be looking, because honestly, my life is constantly on the go. So this is it for now. This is what we got. Really quick, I made a post last week talking about when women say there are no good men, but the only men that they want are the ones that are covered in jewelry, diamonds, they're wearing all their assets, and then they have a man bag, purse, backpack, whatever they're carrying with some, some name brand stuff full of cash, okay? So it's a bag full of cash. Those are the men that you want. Those are the men that you're trying to get chose by. These are the women that are constantly in the streets, in the clubs, at every event, okay? That is where they are. They only want men, or let's say this, the qualifiers. If they see a man, if he is not covered in designer from head to toe, if he does not have loads of cash on him and stuffed in his pockets or in his bag or whatever, if he is not driving a certain type of car, if he's not hanging around the right people or the people that you see on social media that have these whatever lifestyles you think that they lead, if they don't belong to that, you completely overlook them and discard them. You're like, no. And then you want to sit up and say men are no good, there's no good men. No, boo, it's you. You need to change your mindset. You need to change your location. There are plenty of good men out there, but they're either not where you are or you're looking right past them. So in order to be a good man, you do not have to be in designer from head to toe. You do not have to have a certain type of car. You do not have to have jewelry, be covered in jewelry. You do not have to have a bag full of cash. You don't have to be surrounded around tons of women and popping bottles and VIP booths and all of that kind of stuff. No. It takes more than that. That is not where their value is. A lot of you all wouldn't be able to recognize a good man if he slapped you in the face. And I get it. It's either it's you, it's your homegirls, it is the women that you were raised by or not raised by in their mindset. So that is what you believe. Or maybe it is social media and pop culture. No, boo. Because I'm going to tell you right now, usually the men that you overlook, what's going to happen is you will look up because you're still going to be single, or nobody's ever going to propose to your wife. You are good enough to sleep with, maybe, buy a bag, go on a couple vacations or whatever, but you're not going to get chose for real. Those men are going to end up with a woman. You're going to see them. You're going to see her and it'll be like, he chose her and she's living that life that you thought you wanted, okay? She is loved. She is adored. She loves her man. She adores her man. And you're going to feel some type of way. He chose her. You damn straight he chose her. You know why he chose her? Because she chose him for the man that he really was. Because she recognized that he was a good man. She saw his potential and she stuck by him. So you all really need to wake up. There are plenty of good men, but not where you are. And honestly, these men don't want a woman that's been on the streets. They don't want a woman that every weekend you see her in the club, sitting up, smoking hookah, whatever you're doing. They don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want that. Does that mean that women cannot go out and have a good time? No, we can go out and have a good time. You can go to the club, you can dance, you can smoke hookah, you can drink, you can do whatever. But there has to be a limit. There has to be a balance. One thing my dad told me is that he was like, you never want to be the type of woman that becomes a regular in the streets, in the club. He was like, you don't want that. He was like, because you will be talked about. Men talk, ladies. Men talk. I don't care what city you're in or whatever. So all those groups of women all over the country, all over the world that are known for being out there, very few of them will ever get chosen by a good man. Very few of them will ever get wifed up. I've seen it. And then when they get older and they're a little bit past their prime, they're in those years, like Mr. Samuel says, like, hey, like, your window of opportunity is like this, okay? So then you guys are gonna go back to all those men that you overlooked and that you discarded, and they're not gonna want you either, because they're gonna remember, like, no, you didn't want me, you know what I'm saying? You didn't want me back then. You wanted all of this, and because I wasn't rocking like that, or because that just wasn't my priority. Instead of me buying, you know, a $50,000 watch, or going in the store and blowing, you know, $30,000 on clothes or whatever, I decided to invest that in my business. I decided to put that up. I decided to do something else. So you all need to change your mindset, and you need to change your location if you really do want to, you know, find a good man or have a good man find you. Also, the good men are not where you're at. And I'm not saying that every guy that, you know, wears jewelry or diamonds or, you know, likes nice things is a bad guy. That's not what I'm saying at all. But you know what I'm talking about, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Just like I'm not saying that women that go out are not good women. I am talking about the ones solely. Like, it's their plan. Like, they're on the phone with their girl. Like, okay, where are we going this weekend? What you wearing? Okay, this has to be right. This has to be right. You go in these places and you're sticking out like a sore thumb. Everybody knows you're trying to be seen. Everybody knows that you're a clout chaser. Everybody knows that you're trying to get chose and what you're about. Fellas, listen to me. A woman who gets with you for money will leave you for money. Whether you've fallen on hard times or whether she sees somebody else who has more to offer, her loyalty does not lie with you at all. The same way you get her is the same way you will lose her. We say that for men, it's the same for women. So that's it, all right? I'm just letting you all know, before you say there are no good men out there, you really need to take a look at yourself. Take a look at how you know, the lifestyle that you lead. Take a look at what you think is important, your priorities, and you need to make some changes before when your window of opportunity shuts down on you, all right? So, like I said, I will be getting with you guys more. It will be like this. I may be outside, no telling what's going to be going on, but I am going to be connecting with you guys more because I love you all and I miss you all. And like I said, the Same Team live streams will be picking back up in September once my schedule is more set and I'm not so all over the place. But yes, Same Team, win together, lose apart.